First and foremost, a very good morning. Kenyans are not stupid. This is an administration that is hell-bent on doing all the wrong things and making sure they protect themselves well at it. We are about to lay to rest Albert Ojwang. May he rest in peace. There is a very deep conversation about OCS Talam and all the people who are found within the precincts of Central Police Station. Nobody wants to have a conversation about the men who arrested him from his home. This government is so keen on protecting those people who arrest and abduct. For me, I am not an investigator, but any fool will tell you that anytime you want to conduct an investigation, you start from the source. Why is there such a deliberate effort to protect the people who took Albert Ojwang from home? Nobody wants to have a conversation about those ones because they are going to be used for the next mission and the next mission and the next mission. But we want to have a conversation about the people who were left with Albert Ojwang at Central Police Station. And this is where the problem is. There is no seriousness on the part of government to stop abductions. But why are we discussing abductions instead of discussing bad manners in leadership? When a young person posts, like Diangwe who is missing, a timetable of how he wants to spend his 25th, that's his constitutional right. This is my timetable. I'm going to wake up and then I'll do kimbi-kimbi with police on the streets. It was a very clear timetable. That's the reason he became a person of interest. Mm-hmm. And the reason why now we cannot be able to find him is only one. Because if this person was to be taken before court, what do you charge him with? Writing a timetable of how he's going to spend his day. That is why now the only thing that is left is intimidation. What this country needs to address itself to is the bad manners of leaders. If leaders stop doing bad manners, people will not have a reason to go to the streets. Mm-hmm. People will not have a reason. Like Albert Ojwang is accused of having posted something about the Kenya Police Service and how that Kenya Police Service, according to him, was receiving money and so on and so forth. A post that has never been seen to date. Can you imagine if those people are not doing those bad manners? Would he have something of that kind to post? The problem we have is we have a number of people who want to do all the bad things and then they don't want to be asked questions. And if they ask questions, they find a way to intimidate and thoroughly beat up those who ask questions. So the problem we have is not an issue of abductions, no. It's a question of bad governance. When you do the right things, you're not worried about what people post about you. I've always told people, look at some of the leaders we have in this country. Some of them have been governors for some time. I mean, look at Professor Kibwana. When he finished his 10 years, you look for something you want to post bad about him, you don't have. So what choice do you have other than to post the good things he has done? Why can't our leaders do the right things? And then the only content that social media will carry about them is the right things that they have done. I am telling you for free, social media is a mirror. It reflects who you are. When Samia Suluhu said the things she did, look at what happened to her on social media. When people say good things, social media carries good things about them. When they say bad things, it carries bad things about them. Stop telling Kenyans to keep quiet. Start doing the right things. Social media will carry the right things about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you share in the sense of helplessness, that Kenyans have? That such crime committed by state agencies, security